Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you very much for all the subscribers that have so far subscribed to my channel. If you haven't if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please take a second and do so. So in my previous video, I had talked about how you can come to Germany through a volunteering service, how you can get a 1-year visa to Germany through a volunteering service, volunteering program, sorry. Yeah, so as I said in my previous video that you should be between 18 to 27 years for you to take part in this program. But that's not all, because I have gotten a lot of inboxes, people inboxing me that they are interested to take part in this program, but unfortunately they are already past the age of 27. What I forgot to say in my previous video is that you can also take part in this program if you are 27 years plus. If you are older than 27 years plus, you can still take part in this voluntary program to Germany, but it's only that the name is different. It has a different name. It is the same thing, it's the same procedure, the same requirements needed, only that the one supporting 27 years plus has a different name. It is called BFD, meaning Bundesfreiwilligendienst. So the only difference here is that this one is a direct, it is directly sponsored by the German government and Ministry of Family and Education. Yeah, so that is the only difference, but the requirements for it are the same as with the requirements for the other one, the one from 18 to 27 years, the one I talked about in my previous video. If you haven't listened to my previous video, please check under my videos. You will know what I am talking about. In case you just bumped into this video, check my videos. The video I last did about how to come to Germany, how to get a 1-year visa to Germany through a volunteering program. Yeah, so this is the extension of that video for people who are above the age of 27 or 27 plus. Yeah, so you need the same requirements. That means you need Certificate Deutsch. That one you get after you have done German B1. Yeah, so let me just repeat everything again. For the people who just bumped accidentally onto this video, you need to go to a language school near your place and register for a German course. German courses always start from A1, a level called A1, then you do the second level called A2, and for this program you must have level B1. So after you do the level B1, then you register for exams at the next Goethe Institute near your in your town. As for Kenyans, the only Goethe Institute I know about is the one in Nairobi. I am not sure if they have other Goethe Institutes in other towns, but I'm very sure of the one in Nairobi. So if you're watching me from Nairobi, you will need to go to the Goethe Institute in Nairobi and register for your exams so that you can do your B1 exams from there and get the certificate Deutsch. Yeah, so before you come up to the level of doing the B1, you should please do a voluntary service, for example in a children's home, or in a hospital, or in old people's home. Nowadays they have enough old people's homes in Kenya. I can only talk of the ones that I know. I know there's one in Kikuyu, and then there is another one in Nairobi, in Kasarani. Is it Kasarani? I remember Kasarani, called Nyumba ya Wazee. But there are quite enough old people's homes nowadays in Kenya. So you go and register there and do a voluntary service. Yeah, and they will write for you a recommendation letter. That one is very important, because this recommendation letter, you will need it when you are applying for the voluntary service. When the time for application comes, they will ask you for the recommendation letter from the place in your country where you volunteered. You understand? Yeah, so it is very important for you to volunteer. So before you reach the level B1, because you'll always almost be finishing, you should at least have finished with your voluntary service and gotten the recommendation letter. Yeah, so you can go to a place and volunteer for a few hours. It doesn't mean that you're going to stop all your errands and be volunteering somewhere. You can maybe decide with them, agree with them that you be volunteering one hour per day or 2 hours per day, or just arrange yourself. How it will depend with how much time you have. It doesn't matter. Yeah. So that one said. So after you get your certificate Dutch, then now the application process will start. Yeah, I will link under this video. I will put a link of the various places where you can apply for this program, for both programs, both the FSJ and the BFD. All of them, it is the same application procedure. Okay. Yeah, so then you will start the application procedure. It is done online. You will follow the websites that I'll give you here, and you can apply to all of them and just follow the procedure. Upload whatever they tell you to upload, fill in the questionnaires that you will have there. Yeah, and then you send your application. Just give them all the papers they will ask there. Some of the applications they're in English also. You can change the setting to English so that you know what you are being asked, but others will also be in German. So by the time you reach level B1, you will be able to understand German. You'll be able to understand simple questions. Yeah. So after you have made your application online to the various places, whether it is a hospital or old people's home or kindergarten, those are the kind of places here in Germany that take that are looking for volunteers, especially old people's home and hospitals. As I said in my first video, they always look for volunteers, yeah, from wherever. Yeah, so it doesn't matter where you want to apply. It will depend with you, but I can advise you to apply in a hospital or in an old people's home, because that one will it will give you a higher chance of being chosen and a higher chance of getting a visa, because these are two places where they're always looking for people. Yeah. So after you've finished your application and submitted it, of course they will answer you through email, and then they will arrange with you a Skype interview. Yeah, so you will have a Skype interview with them. They will ask you questions, of course, in German, because they want to see if you are fit for this job, and they want to see to hear your German, if you have the basic German skills, if you have the basic German language. Yeah, of course, after learning up to B1, you will be able to understand simple asked questions in German. You will have knowledge of basic German language. Yeah, you'll be good to go. So they will run with you the interview in German, of course, to know how far you are. They will discuss with you about different things and what to expect from them, and tell you what they will expect from you. Yeah. So the things that you will expect when you're doing this voluntary work, no matter what age gap you are, is that once they give you a contract and you get a visa and go with it to the embassy, I mean, once you get a visa and you come to Germany, they will give you accommodation. That one is everything they're going to offer you is stated in the contract. Yeah. So they will give you accommodation. You will be medically insured. You will have around 26 to 28 days vacation or leave. So and then you have seminars that you must attend. Yeah, there are seminars that you must attend that are fully catered by the organization where you're going to work. So once your Skype interview is successful, then this organization will send you a contract, like a working contract, stating everything from when to when you're going to start, how much you'll be earning, everything, where you'll be staying, everything that is needed. Then you will take this contract and your B1 certificate and any other papers that the German embassy will ask you to bring them. You go to the embassy, and at the embassy another interview is waiting for you, and it is also conducted in German. Yeah, so be ready for another interview. So the interview at the embassy is mostly about the contract, yeah, your working contract, and where you're going to work. So you must read your contract and understand it, understand the content of your contract, understand what is what is written there. Yeah, understand for how many hours you'll be working, how much you'll be paying, and everything. What kind of work you're going to do, you must know. Not just do things blindly, because for you to get a visa, you must know what you're going to do in a foreign country. So they will ask you all those questions just to see how alert and how serious you are. Yeah, so you just be ready. Yeah, so then you're lucky and you get a visa to Germany, and yeah, you can come to Germany and start doing your voluntary work. Yeah, so as I said before, they will give you accommodation, they will give you you'll be medically insured, and different organizations pay differently. Yeah, so but depending, mostly I know of old people's homes and hospitals, they will pay you not less than 400 euros. Yeah, because normally you're not going to be paying rent, you only be buying food and some of the stuff that you need. So for, as I said before, 400 euros, from 400 euros, if you're not paying rent and only buying food, is, and for a single person, it will be enough for you. Yeah, and also just take the chance as a stepping stone to Germany. You can use the chance as a stepping stone to be able to come to study in Germany. If getting a direct visa from your country, let me say from Kenya, for example, if getting a direct student visa is a problem, which is always a problem, because you must show funds, you must have this and this amount of money in the bank, or get someone to sponsor you, and there are a lot of complicated requirements, then you can take this opportunity and come to Germany as a volunteer for 1 year. And once you're here, you start processing about your study, how you can study, where you can study, check the universities out, yeah, and know how you're going to study. Once you're here, the door is open for you to do anything you want. You can study, you can do anything. You can do anything you want. The problem is to be here. Stepping your feet on this soil, that is the biggest challenge that everybody has. So once you make it, then all the doors are open. Yeah, you can do vocational training, you can go to college afterwards, and most of the things are sponsored by the government. Most of the learning institutions are sponsored by the government. Most of the courses are sponsored by the government, so you only buy books. Yeah, so in short, is to say that education in Germany is free, unless you want to go to a private college or a private university, then you have to pay. But once you make it to Germany, you have a lot of opportunities. Yeah, Germany is a place where you come and you're well oriented, you can make it big within a short time. Yeah, so that one said, that's all that I wanted to tell you about the voluntary from 27 years plus. This one doesn't have limits. It is 27 years plus up to 100, but I don't think that someone who is already over, let me say, from 50 years still want to live his life and come here and start from scratch. Yeah, but anyway, I don't know. Yeah, it depends with you. Yeah, so that one said, I think I've said everything. If you have any questions, please write me on Facebook. I will leave my Facebook link here, and ask me any questions concerning this program. Yeah, so if you approach me in my Facebook inbox, please don't start asking me to explain for you the process from scratch again, because that is why I spent my time and made this video for everybody, because for example, if I have 100 people in my inbox, all of them asking me the same question, tell us about the 1 year visa program. Yeah, and of course I've already explained it in this video and the video I made before. So it is you to take your time, listen to the video, listen to the content, follow the process. Just follow the process, be patient, follow the process, and if you are determined, you will make it. One thing I know is there are no shortcuts to good things. But if you're one person that loves shortcuts, I'm sorry for you, there's no shortcut. There's no shortcut to anything. Just follow any given information, follow the process. If you're patient, you will make it. Yeah, just follow the process. Okay, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, share this video because it is very important. These are the kind of information we should share with our brothers and sisters. Let us not be so selfish with such good information. Let us try and help each other. Okay, if you hear any good information like this, please don't hesitate to share with your next brother or next relative or next friend. Just share, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Yeah, and another thing I wanted to say is I've forgotten, I'm sorry. So see you next time, guys. It was nice being with you. Until then, bye bye.